Good morning, you absolute legends. Let's look at the Bitcoin price. Let's see what we have for today, what has happened, and what we are looking to do with trades today. Thank you so much for being here. Alex O'Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. Much love to you guys. Let's take a look. Looking at the Bitcoin price, you can see yesterday that we did have a couple of bounces and a trade setup given on Solana and on Bitcoin within our free Discord. Some great signals the other day from Kyle. A lot of people making lots of money. Okay, this was incredible. We gave the Solana trade from down below. Kyle also gave the beautiful Bitcoin trade, that I even took. So you know what? It's been great. We've been crushing it as a community. If you're interested, come and hang out. Free Discord, great group of people. Okay, so looking at this, we can see that Bitcoin is clearly having some trouble getting above here. So let's go into the 4-hour first, and we can see we had an alarm set on this downwards trend line. It came up. We had our levels from yesterday's live stream. Okay, so we did have the swing failure down below here, which was quite juicy. However, we have come up to our resistance level and perfectly rejected from that. Okay, so now it's just, as Darren Does Things said, chop city, chop city. So we're looking for a continuation though. And you know when you make a coffee, guys, and the coffee's oh, it's just right. You know what? Oh, I made one of those today. It's just like, whew. All right. Anyways, back to the TA. So looking at Bitcoin, what do we see? We see the VWAP coming up on the daily, which is a good signal. Okay, this is good. We can see the flattening out of money, and we can see the posturing of the stochastics flattening out as well. Okay, so there's two kind of leading us back to the promised land kind of ideas. This kind of curvature here is looking good. Now, we said we were looking for the bounce on Thursday/Friday, okay, and this seems to be leading into that idea. It could so happen today. However, right now we have gotten a rejection, so I'm a little bit hesitant to think it's going to happen today. Now, when we check the economic calendar, we can see we only have Great Britain's inflation rate, which came in actually hot. So we'll have to see, but there's a nothing burger for the rest of the week. It doesn't seem too volatile. I know there are some earnings, but there's no big things going on. So we can be kind of happy as traders for a fudded, manipulated. Well, it's probably manipulated market in these next coming days. So we can see here too, there is still room on the 2-day for us to come down, and on the 3-day, we are still coming down, and the VWAP has yet to posture even flat or back to the upside. So a little bit of patience is going to be required here, but for today, we can look for this daily to try to creep its way back up. Okay, now the other thing that's interesting here is the 12-hour. Okay, so yesterday, initially the day started and the 12-hour was getting rejected. Okay, so we could see came up, got rejected, pushed back. Okay, so we got rejected, then we popped back up, which means we had a little morning push down and then a little pop off, right? Creating this kind of curvature here where I want to see an anchor and a trigger wave for a continuation to the upside. We really want to see this money flow get back up into the green. That would be indicative of a move back up. And you can see our stochastics is flattening out. However, it isn't really that far cooked down back to the zero line. So we'll have to be patient to see how this plays out as well. Now, going into basically our trading day, our 8-hour here, looking like a double bottom. Okay, this is good. Money on this has come in and out. You can see, I like this bottom line here for you can see very, very quickly. You don't have to necessarily look up here, but you can see down here. I don't know if I'm in the way. Am I in the way? No, I'm not. You see down here how quickly it's gone in and out, green to red. Okay, so for me, just watching this, trying to get above here, hold the zero line, work its way up, double bottom, looking okay. Money's coming out aggressively yet again. Okay, now getting into the nitty gritty, the 4-hour. So the 4-hour, we should have some candles today, pushing. It looks like we're getting pushed down. So we came up, bullish engulf, indecision, rejection from our key zone, push back down, right? This is looking like anchor trigger, continuation. VWAP's coming down though, so I would like to see something like this. That would be positive for the rest of the day. So a little bit of a cooling off right here, and then the push up, trying to really get above this downwards trend line. Now you can see when we look at this entire range, we are putting in quite a thick shelf of volume here, and we have our next big resistance up here. However, that does mean that we could probably get back up to 65,300 if we do push. Okay, if we do push, that would be that 65,300 is going to be our key level of resistance. Okay, so I'm definitely watching that very, very closely. Okay, we have our swing failure down below, and if we do lose this, my target for a bounce is right around 55,500. Okay, so if we lose this today and we come down, I'm looking for that bounce coming back in V-shaped recovery, getting everybody really spooked out. But for me right now, it's about being patient. It's about letting the price come to us. So where are we looking? Where are we looking, Alex? So let's take a look. Getting into it, you can see that we had a perfect rejection here. Now this is pretty sweet. Golden pocket area coming up, touched once, rejected, touched twice, rejected. Okay, so very nice level that was respected nonetheless. And we've had some really good calls lately on our levels that have been working out quite well. Now you can see where we're coming back to. So let's isolate price within this volume node. So let's pull the volume across here. And you can see it's very fat and thick, which means Chop City, right? Which means Chop City. It means you're not getting really any definitive ups and downs and moves like this. So it's important to probably mitigate your risk, use a little less margin, a little less leverage, and give yourself a little bit more wiggle room on your stop losses, okay? Looking here, what can we see? We can see that, we're probably coming down to a golden pocket as we speak. Yep. Okay, so this is going to be the bounce area. Good morning. Welcome to trading. We're already here. So within this area, we're going to look for a bounce, and then we have our swing failure down below. Okay, so patience. Let's see if it pays. Okay, however, pushing down pretty aggressive here, so I'd be patient with this one. You really want to see that kind of quick volume move, bounce back up, and then the push, and then breaking out of this. So the one trade idea would be that to break out from where we are right now. I'm going to go and share this with the group right now as we speak, because that's how we roll here, because it's actually happening live. So we want to make sure that everybody is prepared, know what we're looking at, in order that you guys can see what I'm seeing, right? We want to be a community. That's what we pride ourselves on, is we're a community of traders who help traders, and if we all cumulatively work together, we can all prosper a lot from this market. Okay, so looking at this area for a particular bounce, also have the double bottom situation if we do come down here, and then our rejection zone either off of the downwards trend line or off of the top as we saw here. Now, what are our key levels? Let's see if they match up. So we'll pull up our key levels here. Boop. And yeah, so there is one coming in right here. So you can see that does align up with a key level at 62.7. Okay, you have your swing failure pattern here. I'm going to put this a little bit lower and look down here as well, just so that we are prepared. And then we have our rejection zone that worked out so well the other day. Okay, so we've isolated price. We know where we're looking for reactions of price and how we can trade them. Now, what does the short-term market cipher say? Short-term. Okay, so for me, these momentum waves have been very, very minuscule. This is the choppiness. Okay, so you can see they're all really underneath the overbought and oversold areas. Okay, so for me, it's very much coiling, and it's going to pop one way or the other, right? So we're prepared for that in either direction. That's why we're using good risk management. However, right now it's suggesting anchor, trigger, something like this would be nice. Okay, but money is red, so we want to make sure that we have money coming in with that price action, especially on the lower time frames where money can react a little bit faster. Okay. Same with here. We got a mini anchor, mini trigger, flattening out VWAP. Look for that push back up right now. Okay, let's get into the 30-minute. Yeah, this is a pretty aggressive downwards trend line, so I would be tracking that initially as well. Coming in here, something like this. Okay, I'd be tracking this like this. I would like to see the break and the retest, something like that. Looking for that continuation down, lower low, lower low. So I want to see something like this. Continuation to the upside. Yeah, let's see what we get. Can we see any kind of divergence here on a higher term time frame? So let's go to a 2. No, we just got the continuation. 1 hour. Triple bottom, pushing up. Okay, we said triples were important yesterday. Pushing up. Okay, 90-minute maybe? Nothing. Okay, so yeah, wait for the reaction on price down here today. Let's see if we can get up and break through this trend line. If not, we roll over, we swing failure pattern. We get that bullish divergence, and that could pop us up as well. Okay, a couple trade ideas for today. Congratulations to those who took that Solana trade. Yesterday, little swing trade, 12% move though, pretty awesome entry as well. Looking at the heat map here, we can see that there is some FUD surrounding Ethereum if they're going to get the approval for their ETF. Nonetheless, you can see everything's kind of much more flat lately. You can see AI is getting a little bit of a move, going down to AI here. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of AI to take a look at. Yeah, it's looking like it wants to roll over. Okay, so we have a couple levels on render here. Swing failure pattern down to 712. Okay, coming back down. Bit tensor, everything's looking very similar, where I would be looking for that kind of swing failure pattern and continuation upwards. Okay, because it's really rolling over right now. You can see that with render. If we get into the nitty gritty, you can see here we had our sell wall yesterday, and now it's rolled over. We're looking for that area right here for a potential long as well. So let's see if we get it. Push back up here. I'll share this as well with the crew. Much love to every single one of you guys. Guys, make sure you're using good risk management. It's been a wild one out there. Much love to every single one of you guys. Guys, if you're new here, subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. Much love to every single one of you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.